back asleep with the memory buried deep. We are one in all we are. Here and now sit fixed apart. Someone tell me, lay it out, where we went wrong in our doubt. Holding hands here with our sons, so plead for everyone, singing grace and peace to you. Mirrored fangs and helpless youth, we were once a righteous few. Look deep and spit the truth. What have we become? What have we become? What have we become? What have we become? Sister, my sister, do you feel something yet? We're a little or plenty, bowing down nonetheless. My brother, dear brother, hold fast in the midst. All is working against you, but you've got confidence. It's the taste on my tongue, it's the tang in my mouth. Double down on the cause, little room for the doubt. It's the body of bread, it's the blood and the wine. We were once a righteous few. Look deep and spit the truth. What have we become?
Good morning, y'all. It's Wednesday again, and a lot's happened. One of the things is I moved my truck, and I put in a stake right outside the door that I can put Mona on. She's got a great space. Right now, I am working on a kind of like a driveway. What I'm attempting to do here is to set it up as what you would call dry camping. So if somebody wanted to come and pull in, park for the night, they got a place to do it. Now, they can have electricity off of the big solar panel, my solar system. I do have a wire, an extension cord that comes across and goes under the drive up here. So it could have electricity, but I'm taking that hose with me. Let's see. Now, here's what I'm up against now. I have loaded my truck so heavy that I can see it. I have packed the tiny full to capacity. I have driven my truck and the tiny across country. Never this heavy. I've done it multiple times, but it's never been this heavy. My truck is 1996. So, in order to not tear up my truck, because I need it, I am hoping that I can. I've got my Hanai daughter, Mandy. I've mentioned her before, and her husband, Nick. They would fly here. We would rent a U-Haul truck big enough to hold the things that are in the yard. The toolbox is the biggest weight that is weighing down my truck. So I need to get that toolbox, put it there. And some of the stuff out of the tiny it's not the heaviest thing. It really is the truck. I'm more concerned about the truck. So I would fly them here, rent the U-Haul. They would help me pack it up and then send it to North Carolina. And Sarah and Cliff would find me some place to store everything and offload that. Leave the truck there. That's the end of that project. That could be done whenever I can save up money, because I gotta pay them. They would be missing work. I'm hoping this would happen before Thanksgiving. In the meantime, Sarah and Cliff will still drive out here. I haven't packed up everything in the shed. And my intention was to put all that in here. I can't add more weight to the truck. It's heavy stuff. But when Cliff and Sarah come, they would have a trailer in their truck, and what's left is what we would transport, which the big things then would be the truck and the tiny. And of course, the mama. Oh, y'all, it's so much. And nearly every day I'm overwhelmed. And my tires for the tiny are coming on the 18th, or after the 18th. So Ken, my fence guy, he's bringing me the tires, and he's also bringing all the materials, and we're going to install the wood stove into the tiny. I don't really need it yet, but I'm going to need it. And I figure the sooner I get it done, the sooner I'll stop using that area to sit in and think of something else. He's barking at. Okay, y'all, I got work to do before it gets too hot. And I was just going to let you see how different it looks from probably the last video you saw, where I had the truck up near the tiny. I had the chain attached. That was for one night. And that night was we had spent October 6th, Day of Atonement, in the tiny, and I did not know exactly where to stake her out and what to do, and so I thought maybe I can use the truck. No, and it's working beautifully. She's in the shade, and when she's done, she comes in, and we run the swamp cooler. I would like to thank Scott and Patty. Brought me a swamp cooler when I was down in White, Arizona. They were like, that woman, she doesn't know how hot it's going to be. So about 2 o'clock in the afternoon until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 6, I have to run it. And right now, it's supposed to have blue stuff and a pump. It does not. What it has is water on the inside, water in the pan, and the towels are draped so that they are wicking the water. And it really works wonderful. It's working. That's today's update, which is a lot. We are in the days of tabernacles. And I'm only imagining the celebration in my mind, which is practice. Because if I can imagine it, I can do it. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go now because I sure do love y'all.
Tomorrow's never promised, but now is the time for hope's arising. Tomorrow's never promised, but now is the time for change that starts today. Whoa. Tomorrow's never promised, so seize the time. Make now forever smile. Tomorrow's never promised, so make this the day of time you can replace. Whoa. A new day's dawning, open up the sky. A new day's dawning, open up the A new day's dawning, open up the A new day's dawning, open yeah. May the road rise to meet you and the sun kiss your face. May there always be a miracle waiting just to bless your day. Life won't always hand you roses. Don't let it get you down. Keep your eyes on what your goal is and your feet on solid ground. Take this with you where you go. You are love, 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 loved. You are loved, yeah, you are. You are love, 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 loved. You are loved, yeah, you are. Might you walk courageously through the valley of your doubt. Might you always strive to just keep believing in yourself. When the trouble comes, and it will, hold your head up high. Shine a light as bright as you can till your trouble passes by. And always know you are love, 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 loved. You are loved, yeah, you are. You are